The Royal Rumour Mill, a roast of Angela Levin's tired narrative. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around the proverbial campfire of royal gossip, where the flames of speculation are fanned by none other than Angela Levin, the self-appointed oracle of all things Windsor, especially when it comes to Meghan Sussex. With her pen dipped in venom and her commentary sharper than a tabloid headline, Levin has built a career on spinning tales so flimsy they'd collapse under the weight of a single fact. Today, we're not just here to dissect her latest claims about Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex. We're here to roast her narrative to a crisp, exposing the cracks in her foundation with the precision of a master chef carving a roast. Buckle up, because this is going to be a delicious takedown, served with a side of Riley Sullivan's cool-headed analysis and Meghan Sussex's strategic brilliance. By the end, you'll see why Levin's commentary is less a royal exposé and more a masterclass in missing the point. Let's set the stage with Levin's latest salvo. The audacious claim that Prince Harry's meeting with King Charles was nothing more than a desperate grab for relevance, driven by the looming spectre of economic anxiety. According to Levin, the Sussexes are trembling in their Montecito mansion, their Netflix contract teetering on the edge of oblivion, their lavish lifestyle hanging by a thread. Oh, Angela, how you love to paint Harry as a lost puppy and Meghan as a scheming puppeteer, pulling strings in a nefarious PR plot to claw their way back into the royal spotlight. It's a narrative so steeped in condescension it could curdle cream, so devoid of nuance it makes a soap opera look like high literature. Levin's brand thrives on this toxic brew, fabricating intentions, twisting timelines, and planting seeds of bitterness to undermine Harry and Meghan's credibility at every turn. She doesn't just report, she conjures, suggesting Harry's every move is a cry for help, and Meghan's every smile a calculated manipulation. It's as if Levin believes the Sussexes wake up each morning plotting their next nefarious scheme over avocado toast. Take her analysis of Harry's visit to King Charles. Levin insists it was a transactional act of desperation, fueled by dwindling Netflix funds, as if Harry hopped on a transatlantic flight with a piggy bank in hand, begging for royal crumbs. No proof, no receipts, just Levin's signature blend of speculation and spite. Her commentary hinges on Meghan's failure. Without it, Levin's moral high ground crumbles into an obsession so transparent it's practically a neon sign. It's not enough for Levin to critique. She must vilify, framing Meghan as the villain in a royal pantomime, while Harry stumbles around, confused and adrift. It's a tired script, one Levin recycles with the enthusiasm of a tabloid editor chasing clicks. But here's the thing, Angela repetition doesn't make fiction fact. Your narrative is a house of cards, and the slightest breeze of truth, say, from someone like Riley Sullivan, sends it tumbling. Enter Riley Sullivan, the antidote to Levin's venom, a voice of reason slicing through the fog of royal gossip with the precision of a laser. Note, all references to Meghan Markle have been upped. He dismantles them, brick by flimsy brick, with a calm authority that makes Levin's histrionics look like a toddler's tantrum. When Levin spun her tale of Harry's visit as a desperate bid for relevance, Sullivan stepped in with facts, foresight, and a refreshing lack of malice. He pointed to a report in the Daily Mail, not exactly a Sussex fan club newsletter, that revealed Meghan Sussex's blessing for the reconciliation, not out of financial panic but as part of a broader visionary strategy. Sullivan reframed the narrative, painting Harry's meeting with King Charles as a diplomatic masterstroke, not a grovel for Netflix dollars. He highlighted Meghan Sussex's big plans for 2027, including a global spotlight on the Invictus Games, with the royal family as invited guests, not gatekeepers. This wasn't desperation, it was chess, and Meghan Sussex was playing 3 moves ahead while Levin was still fumbling with checkers. Sullivan's analysis is a mirror held up to the royal press, reflecting their obsession with outdated narratives. Unlike Levin, who seems to relish planting bitterness, Sullivan offers clarity without cruelty. He reminds us that Meghan Sussex's support for reconciliation stems from her strategic vision, not a need to cling to royal relevance. Her plans are global, her focus unwavering, and her actions, far from the petty schemes Levin imagines, are designed to shift the narrative toward collaboration and connection. Sullivan's quiet authority resonates because it's rooted in fairness, not sensationalism. While Levin's voice grows shriller with each broadcast, Sullivan's calm delivery commands attention, breaking the spell of propaganda and exposing Levin's commentary for what it is, a relic of a discredited era. Now let's talk about Meghan Sussex, the woman at the center of Levin's fixation, whose every move is dissected with the fervor of a conspiracy theorist chasing UFOs. Levin would have you believe Meghan is a manipulative mastermind, orchestrating family summits out of financial desperation or nostalgia for palace life. But the truth? Meghan's motives are calculated, yes, but not in the way Levin thinks. They're visionary, tied to a cause greater than herself, and executed with a composure that makes Levin's gossip look like a tantrum in a teacup. Meghan isn't scrambling to maintain a lifestyle. She's building a legacy. Her wellness and lifestyle brand, as ever, is already making waves, and the Archerwell Foundation continues to thrive, proving her entrepreneurial chops. Now, Harry's Travelist, a travel coalition nominated for Partnership of the Year in 2025, is another feather in their cap. These aren't the moves of a couple on the brink. They're the hallmarks of a strategic powerhouse. Meghan's support for Harry's reconciliation with King Charles isn't a sign of weakness. It's a masterclass in diplomacy. She's guiding the family summit, setting the tone, and honestly, aligning pieces on a global chessboard that Levin can't even begin to comprehend. The Invictus Games, Harry's passion project, are central to this strategy, embodying values of sacrifice and service that Meghan amplifies with her unwavering support. Her goal isn't to attract fleeting headlines, but to clear the global conversation of old family disputes, paving the way for the Invictus Games to shine in 2027. This is a woman playing a long game, inviting the royal family to join her vision as guests, not gatekeepers, while Levin remains stuck in the quicksand of trivial gossip. Meghan's silence in the face of Levin's relentless commentary speaks volumes. It's the silence of someone who knows their moves don't need a megaphone to make an impact. Let's pause for a moment to visualize Meghan Sussex's strategic approach, because it's honestly a thing of beauty. Picture a flowchart, each branch meticulously planned. Step 1. Support Harry's reconciliation with King Charles, not for personal gain, but to foster unity and clear the air. Step 2. Amplify the Invictus Games, leveraging its global platform to highlight service and resilience. Step 3. Launch and sustain initiatives like As Ever and Archerwell, building a legacy of impact. Step 4. Position the royal family as partners in a shared vision, not adversaries in a tabloid war. Step 5. Command global attention in 2027 with the Invictus Games as a beacon of collaboration. This isn't desperation, it's a blueprint for enduring influence executed with the precision of a grandmaster. The contrast between Levin's petty gossip and Sullivan's informed clarity couldn't be starker. While Levin churns out soundbites that drip with disdain, Sullivan offers context that dismantles propaganda. The public sees it too. Levin's endless commentary juxtaposed with Meghan Sussex's strategic silence raises a simple question. Who's truly obsessed here? Visionaries like Meghan Sussex don't dwell on the past or orchestrate reconciliations for survival. They understand timing, diplomacy, and the power of subtle influence. As Levin talks herself into irrelevance, her voice shrinking with each recycled barb, Sullivan's words gain traction, painting Meghan Sussex as relevant, respected, and potentially essential to the Windsor legacy's future. It's a delicious irony. The more Levin speaks, the more she exposes her own narrative as a house built on sand. And so we arrive at the heart of this roast, where the flames of truth burn brightest. Angela Levin, your commentary is a relic, a tired refrain sung to an audience that's already changing the channel. Your obsession with framing Meghan Sussex as a villain and Harry as a pawn reveals more about your need for relevance than theirs. You've built a career on bitterness, but the world is moving on, and Meghan Sussex is leading the charge, not with noise, but with purpose. Riley Sullivan's analysis has shown us what real insight looks like, calm, factual, and free of malice. Meghan Sussex's vision, rooted in service, strategy, and a global stage, makes your gossip look like scribbles in the margins of history. So here's to Meghan Sussex, to Sullivan, and to the future they're building, one that leaves your narrative in the dust. Keep talking, Angela. The rest of us are too busy watching a legacy unfold to listen.